Welcome back to Our Town. We're meeting with local small businesses and nonprofit organizations right here in our area. This episode, we visited Jacob Jeske from the Purple Nugget in Manitowoc to talk about his veteran-owned and grown business. You're watching Our Town, featuring the Purple Nugget.
I'm Jake Jeske. I'm the owner and the grower of the Purple Nugget. We're a veteran-owned business that's providing growing hemp since 2019. We became a USDA certified grower in 2020 after it got turned over from the Wisconsin agricultural program. We take great pride in being a veteran-owned, veteran-grown business by giving the community an opportunity to see how hemp is grown from seed to customer. Not only provides them with the knowledge of how cannabis is grown, but also provides them with an alternative medicine versus over-the-counter drugs. We opened this shop right here in May of this year, so it's only been 4 fabulous short months, I feel like, but man, a lot of heart has gone into it. We really do enjoy being here, but we opened the Purple Nugget, started growing in 2019. It's been quite a journey since then. The Purple Nugget really just came up between me and my grandma. We're kind of farting around with names. I've always liked the color purple, and obviously everybody knows that means royal. And I think the name itself kind of says exactly what we are. We're a very high-end cannabis company. We offer everything from CBD to THCA. We try to get all the CBGs and all the other cannabinoids that people are kind of looking for. We focus a lot on flower. I think that's one of our top sellers. I do believe that you're not going to have a good product if you don't start with a good flower, so that's why we also focus a lot on growing everything hydroponically. Once you get flower as good as we're getting it with the terpene levels that we have it at, that's when you're going to really start seeing the effects and all the advantages and benefits that people are raving about when it comes to CBD. But at the end of the day, it's got to come from good flower. The advantage of growing it hydroponically really just comes down to, because since cannabis is a photoperiod style plants, it allows you to kind of break the light cycle. You're not going to see flowering in Wisconsin until late fall. So by growing it hydroponically, we're allowed to harvest around 6 times a year, which is going to really help meet the demand for all the CBD that we sell right now. Not only is it going to help you have more harvests, but you're also going to have better control of all the nutrients that goes inside the plants. When it comes to growing cannabis, you really need to watch out for pesticides and all other unknown stuff they don't really want growing around the flower. When you do it in an enclosed area, you have absolute control of the atmosphere, which is just ensuring that you're getting some of the best quality flower. So to go through the whole thing, you got to plant the seed. You plant the seed, then you're going to start getting mother plants. From the mother plants, you got to sex out, make sure you got an absolute female. Once you go through all that, which is a lot longer than the 5 sentences that I just screwed out, it usually takes around like a good 3 to 4 months until you get your really good plants. You're going to start doing mother clones from there. By having like the main mother plant, you can start taking clippings off it. By taking the clippings and cloning it, you're going to share genetics from the mother plant, which is going to make sure that every plant after is going to have the same exact genetics and quality as the mother plants. From there, you're going to grow it out about 1 to 2 months in veg, depending on what you want to do for your cycles and how tall you need to get it. But once it gets into flower, it's usually around 56 days until it starts flowering, depending on the species and genetics of the plants. But after that's going to be pretty much the end of it. After that, it just actually starts because you're going to start curing. And the curing process is just as important as everything else that I mentioned, because you can grow the best flower, but if it's not cured right, you're not going to get the results that you're looking for. I think being part of the community a little bit, I definitely enjoy talking with people about cannabis, kind of setting the whole standard straight. I think there's been a lot of misconception about CBD cannabis products since the whole hemp bill has been established. So just by keeping up with local law enforcement and just making sure that people are getting the right information about it, I think is one of the greatest pleasures I get out of it. Just because a lot of people have a lot of questions, and I don't think there's another business that's as close to the flower and the product as we are. I think just tying the gap between grower and consumer really helps the consumer and customer really understand how important it is to find products that are absolutely grown with no pesticides, and knowing that it's coming from a family-owned business and things like that. And nowadays it's so easy to say we're family-owned, family-grown, but none of them got the pictures, the photos, or the calluses to really back it up. I mean, to truly go from seed to customer takes a lot of work. And I get it, there's bigger stores than us out there, but we like being small because we like focusing on our products to ensure that every one of them actually has all the benefits that people are looking for. And that takes a lot of effort on our part. I think the community is really starting to unfold into something like that because they've never really seen it before. They've heard of it before, but they've never really seen it. And once you see something for the first time, you start seeing all those small little differences on why this is truly a family-owned small business. I mean, we are doing deals all summer long. We got a guitar giveaway coming up. I mean, we do all sorts of crazy things here. So you definitely need to stop in and see what's going on, definitely week to week for sure.
You can find the Purple Nugget in person at 1523 Washington Street in Manitowoc, on their website, thepurplenug.com, or on their Facebook page, The Purple Nugget. We hope to see you again soon.